think we have a small audience today, but I'd sure like it if any and all of you want to join in the band. This is the Homemade Instrument Workshop, and so don't be shy. This is all about participating, and we got lots of instruments up here, and because we have such a small group, I think if you want to, whoever wants to play can just sort of come. I know these guys have been checking out what we have up here, and I can give you a little bit of an orientation on some of the instruments that I brought with me here today. So I don't know if you guys want to join in at all, or we'd love to have you, and adults are also welcome if you'd like to join. That would be great. Chair here. Why don't we bring you guys close? Do you mind? No. Otherwise, I either got to talk in the mic or yell, and yelling is not going to We have already some people demonstrating instruments here, which is great. I'm just going to talk a little bit about some of the stuff I have. This is one of my favorite homemade instruments, or homespun. So it's a variety of instruments that I've made, and some have been made by other people, and then some, of course, are just found around the household. But the singing saw is a very interesting tool. Of course, it's very sharp. I use this for cutting my wood as I'm traveling around if I want to have a campfire or something. So I keep it sharp, but definitely have to be very careful with it. But when you just have the saw bent like this, it doesn't really make any noise. So the secret to the singing saw is what they call this S curve. So what we want to do is pull up with our two fingers and push down with our thumb and make an S. Can you guys see how it makes an S? The letter S. Singing saw, and I'd love to have you try that. Like I said, it's sort of an adult call for the littler ones. But and what's that? Do you remember what that's called? What's it called? Well, you're right. You wash your clothes with it, and that's called the scrub board. So some people might remember that from the old days. But I think that's pretty self-explanatory. But then we also have another example of the same kind of instrument. This is an instrument from Mexico, and I just call it the fish because obviously it's a fish. And these little drumsticks are made out of bamboo, so we just cracked open the bamboo and taped it back together and made some little neat little scrapers with them. And then the other part of washing our laundry is the wash tub, right? So this, I've got a variety of different kinds of wash tub bases, different sizes. And the main idea here is we've got a notch in the bottom of the stick, and that notch goes on to the lip of the scrub, or the wash tub. And see, if you just do it like this, it pulls up. Okay, if you're going to be up here, you can hide, so you listen, okay? And then we'll have you demonstrate that when we get to it. So anyway, when it pulls up like this, you've got to put a foot on it to hold it down, right? Some little people stand on these two, don't they? But we've got all different sizes. Do you want to demonstrate that one? Let's hear it. Huh? You want to do it for everybody else? You what? You were doing it just a minute ago. Just pull back on this. There you go. Great. Very good. That's excellent. And then here's another example of that. Without a stick, you can just sort of hold this. It's got a whole different sound, doesn't it? Got little knobs on it. You can sort of put your feet on. Put the stick down like so. But they all have a little different tone based on the materials that we use. So that's our washtub bass selection. Now this one here is the newest instrument somebody made. I didn't make this. But this is just we call it a drum box. Now I am not a good drummer, so I don't think you are. Now I have just a couple simple rules when we're playing in the band. There's 3 simple rules. One is, when we're talking, we're not playing, right? Because otherwise there's no beginning and end to our songs. We have to have a beginning and an end to our songs. The other one is I want you to treat the instruments like you would your favorite toy, okay? And that means we have to be very nice to these so that everybody can enjoy them when I go to other workshops. So with this is something we only play with our hands, okay? And the third little rule is that just remember, louder is not always better, okay? Since we're going to be in a band, sometimes if you have a really loud instrument, you don't want to play it overall. It's too loud for all the other instruments. Now remember the rule about the talking? What's the rule about the talking?
Don't talk in a band.
Just remember, if we're talking, we're not playing, okay? But I'm almost done talking, and then we're all going to play. So, speaking of loud instruments, does anybody know what this is? Well, very good. You guys are paying attention. These are the cowbells, and this is probably my loudest instrument. So sometimes you want to pick a little quieter thing to hit it with. See, if you hit it with a bone, then it's really loud. So this is a little bit nicer. So we've got our drum section over here. We've got some maracas. We've got some shakers, some bells, some finger chimes. And then the last thing I want to show you guys, remember, thank you. Just remember, these people that we're not used, so we want to give them the same information you got, okay? So these are my last little things I just added to the homemade instrument workshop. This is called the diddly bow, and this is something that the slaves invented when they didn't have anything. They didn't have instruments, they didn't have money, but they came up with this. Sometimes they would just have a wire and string it onto their fences or their porches. This is a little bit. Sounds better. You can use these little metal tubes. You can use a can like that. Sometimes I use this broken maraca. But the idea is these little tuna fish cans are amplifying the sound of the string. And this is our last thing. Do you remember what that's called? This is called the banjo. Like a banjo, but with a can. Okay? So do you guys think you want to join in and play a few songs? You can pick any instrument you want. Some of these ones you might need a parent or an adult to help you out with. Some of the other ones are real simple for the littler guys, and we're just going to play some songs and have you join in if that's okay. Does that sound good? So come on up and choose your instrument, and we'll have plenty of time to trade off, so everybody will get to play whatever they want to play today. We'll change instruments between every song. So you could try everything you want to try, okay? You want to try that one first? Okay, that sounds good. That's a good idea. So these are the only ones that are not in octave. Yes, absolutely. Sorry, it's so awkward. Great. You know what the bones those are? You might guess. You know what these are here? And you? Those bones are? To your rib cage, right? Those are rib cages. All right.
They're different shapes.
Well, because the rib cage different places have different shapes of bones. Great. All right, how are you guys doing? Good. Everybody ready to try a song here? All right, I'm going to start out with one of my favorite songs. This is a song my dad used to come in and play for my class when I was in first grade. So I always like to start out with this one because it reminds me of my dad. This is by an old guy named Hank Williams. Everybody ready? You can join in at any time. Goodbye, Joe. We gotta go. You're mine. We gotta go. You're and fine. My he's on the street is one. You're mine. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the line. Jumbo line, it's gonna be high. See they gumbo. For tonight I'm gonna see my Michelle. Big guitar, a filter jar, and a gale. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the line. People go about so big Him go come to see me on by the door. Within clouds they go hog wild to your mind. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the fire. Jambalaya, crawfish fire, see they gumbo. Oh, tonight I'm gonna sing my destiny. Big guitar, a filter jar, and a gale. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the fire. Little town, far from town, I'll be a hero. Gonna catch me on the stage in the fire. Want my mom to buy me on what you need, oh. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the fire. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, see they gumbo. Oh, tonight I'm gonna see my Chesapeake. Big guitar, filter jar, and a gale. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the fire. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the fire. Wow, what a great band! Woohoo! That sounded great. You guys are excellent. Do you want to try some new instruments? You guys want to switch it up a little bit or stay on the same one if you like it? Either way. But you've got plenty of time here to try out whatever you want to. Okay, we'll have to have maybe somebody help you with that. That sounds great. You sound great on the maraca too. I love that. So you got it. You got it. Yeah. Just remember, no. Gentle, okay? Gentle. Yep. But that is great. Okay. I love it. You just picked it right up. Excellent. I think this is our youngest band member. And she's really quite the hand on the maracas, I noticed. That's great. Love love it. Do we get you back on the washtub or? Oh, okay. It was so nice to look over and see you there on that. I'm just going to let you know, I started doing these workshops really because, I guess it started when I started making these banjos. That's been about 15 years ago now. And I was so inspired because someone told me you could make a banjo out of just a board and a coffee can. And so I messed around with it, and the first one was pretty rough, but I stuck with it, and now I have a nice little unique banjo that I can play. So I always hope that maybe I can inspire some of the rest of you to keep in mind that instruments are only a matter of a little bit of creativity and ingenuity, and we can come up with different things to make music around the house. So with that being said, I'll see if, oh my gosh, this all sounds great. I love it. All right, how are we doing? You guys ready to try another song? Why don't you come out here and be in right? And you're a little more in the band. That's great. Very good. We want your audience to be able to see you. Everybody ready? Oh, good, good, good. You guys are looking great. Well, I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. I'm from Louisiana, now my true love for the state. Rained all night today, I bet the weather it was fine. Sun so hot, I froze to death, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me, 'cause I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Dream the other night and everything was still. Dreamt I saw Susanna, she was coming o'er the hill. A buckwheat cake was in her hand and a tear was in her eye. Said I've come to see you now, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me, 'cause I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me, 'cause I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me, 'cause I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Great! Woo-hoo! Wow, you guys are great. I love it. Sounding good. So, same deal, if you want to switch it up, this is a good time to do so. If you want to... Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me get you unstuck. There you go. Do you know what that's called? Yes? It's excellent. You've got really good rhythm.
You used to use a guitar.
I'll use the guitar. I will do that. I'll switch it up, too.
I'm like, that's a big guitar.
Do you know what the other one's called? It's called a banjo. A banjo. And I call this the plank banjo because it's made out of a plank of wood. All right, how are we doing? Anybody else want to switch around or anything? Or we got a lot of washed-up faces sitting here. Let's see. Oh, good. That's great. Perfect. And that one you got to tip pretty far forward. Got it? Sometimes you got to hold it down. Does that work? Great. Very good. Thank you. Thanks. All right. Oh, I got a good one. How about a scary cowboy song? You guys up for that?
Scary.
Something a little bit scary? Everybody ready? Oh, this would be a good one for the saw, too. An old cowboy went riding out one dark and stormy day. On a ridge he rested as he went along his way. And all at once my ear and I casually saw come crashing through the cloudy sky and up the ragged draw. For he saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yi, those riders in their eyes were blurred, their faces gone, their shirts all soaked with sweat. They're riding hard to catch that bird, but they ain't caught 'em yet. They'll have to ride forever on that range up in the sky. Horses made of fire, you could hear their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yi. You guys. Love it. I thought that everybody sounded better than okay, go play. All of them were great. I think the band is just getting better and better. Good. We're going to try out the little wash. Can you hold that with your feet? Can you squeeze that between your feet? You might have to sit down and put your feet on top of it. You want to try that? All right. Can you balance? Oh, take a look at your girl. Oh, can you hold it with one hand or cup it with the other? You know what else you can do though? Can you hold it like this? No, I can't. You know, over there. I'm staying over here.
Oh, so we're done? Okay.
No, I just wanted to know why I'd shown it, and it's one of my favorite things. Are you like stressing? It's sort of like a and there's a different variety, you know. You bet. And you can put it, yeah, you can set it on that. It's a good way to amplify. You want to play your phone? Well, this is the best thing for that. Because see how it's sort of breaking in here? You play with that. You like that one? How's everybody doing? Is the band about ready to start? Looking good. I love how you all are trying all sorts of different instruments. Glad to see that. So this one here is an old traditional, and you know, the other part of being in the band is singing. So if anybody knows the words to some of these songs, I sure would love it if you join along. And there's always good old clapping of the hands, or you know, any way that you want to participate. Anything goes, even dancing. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung down my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and keep you happy if you will only stay the same. But if you leave me to love another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You told me once, dear, you'd always love me, and no one else would come between. But now you've left me to love another. You have shattered all of my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. No, please don't take my sunshine away. Woohoo! All right. Great. It's very inventive. It's really fun. Ready? Everybody else? You want me to do the guitar again?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds good. I'm all ready to switch it up and try something different. Are you guys all set? It is a little bit heavy, isn't it? There you go. Then you can hit it with the rubber part. But I think when you hit it with something hard and it's really loud, it's not as good as it's a little bit soft. I think what you got is perfect. You like it? No, but I think that's about the quantity. All right, well this one here is another old classic written by very famous folk singer named Woody Guthrie back in the 1940s. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land will change you and me. I've roamed and rambled and followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of Earth's diamond desert, and all around me the voices sound. This land will change you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land will change you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land will change you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land will change you and me. As I was walking and the clouds were rolling and the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling, and all around me the voice was sounding. This land will change you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land will change you and me. This land will change you and me. You guys gotta try that drum box out? Just because I can't play drums doesn't mean somebody else can.
No, this one. That one.
How's that? Well, it's not big. It's similar to that. But just right, you're gonna do that one. Like this. And then you're able to make your
Yeah.
No, we do.
And the more you can do it, have it. Yes, I think if you can make it up, it's even better than if I do it. Made up instruments are the best. But that means you're using your own mouth. And then they're all looked at, aren't they? Those will sound alike if you make up your own. How are we doing? Everybody ready? Uh-oh. Did we lose our youngest? She's just sitting one out. Okay. But she's had a very busy morning. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. And we'll all go out to greet her when she comes. We'll all go out to greet her when she comes. We'll all go out to greet her. We'll all go out to greet her. We'll all go out to greet her when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be wearing pink pajamas when she comes. She'll be wearing pink pajamas when she comes. She'll be wearing pink pajamas. She'll be wearing pink pajamas. She'll be wearing pink pajamas when she comes. And we'll all have chicken and dumplings when she comes. We'll all have chicken and dumplings when she comes. We'll all have chicken and dumplings. We'll all have chicken and dumplings. We'll all have chicken and dumplings when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. All right. Let me give you guys some other ideas for drumsticks there for this. I love the idea of the drums, but I think we could get a better sound with something a little bit soft. Right. Because see how it's breaking here? If you keep doing it, it's going to you can do something like this, you know. Does that sound okay? So you can try these things, but it just is a little bit easier on the instruments. And remember, the band sounds better if we don't have something really, really loud. why I because it's holidays.
All right.
That's why it echoes, and that's the same reason you're trying. That's why I get that. Just be careful back there, okay? Because I don't want that speaker. We can have a whole little drum set over here if you guys want. We'll have all different things to make. Good? Okay, that's great. Well, I'm going to try a banjo song now. It's good to just see people playing. You have got the homemade instrument. All right, you guys ready to try another one? It was late last night when Willie came home. Heard him rapping on the door. He was slipping and the sun got them new shoes on. Papa said, "Put on the rap no more." Way downtown I was fooling around. Took me to the jail. Now it's all me and it's all mine. Ain't got no one to control my way. Now this one old shirt is about all I got. $1 is all that I pray. 'Cause I brought nothing with me into this old world. Ain't gonna take nothing to my grave. Way downtown I was fooling around. Took me to the jail. Now it's all me and it's all mine. Ain't got no one to go my bail. I wished I had a needle and some thread, trying to decipher so. I sew my one true love up onto my back. Down the road I go. Way downtown I was fooling around. Me to the jail. Now it's all me and it's all mine. Ain't got no one to go my back. I wish I was over at my sweet Sammy's house, sitting in that big armchair. I'd have one arm around my old banjo, the other one around my dear. Way downtown I was fooling around, took me to the jail. Now it's all me and it's all mine. Ain't got no one to go my bail. Ain't got no one to go my bail. Woo-hoo! All right. That's great. You want to come be in the band? We'd love to have a new band member. No? No way in heck. Excellent, you guys. Hey, what a great drum set you got. That was great. Got a little dancing going on. Creative ideas of how to play one instrument.
Ready? Okay. This one here is an old Johnny Cash song. Johnny Cash! All right, that was great. Very good.
So I think we got time for about one more. You guys, if there's something you really like and you want to try it again, or something you haven't had a chance to try. This one is, yeah, you can change. Maybe, yeah, that's right. It's like a smile. You got it. That one is sort of, it's almost like you got the front, right?
What's going on here?
Concert.
Yep.
It's Miss B, the Gypsy Cowbelle. She looks later on
My outfit was
All right, you guys ready for one more song? This one here is an old cowboy tune. And it was originally had about 140 verses, but I'm not going to do all those verses this time. This is called The Old Chisholm Trail, back in the 1800s when they used to trail the cattle from Texas up to Kansas to get them on the railroad. You guys have been an awesome band. Thank you very much. It's a small band, but it's been really good. You guys have been so good about changing your instruments and being creative about what you're playing, putting together new instruments that I've seen, that I've never seen before. And you've been very, very polite, so I really appreciate that. You guys have been great. So here we go with The Old Chisholm Trail. Well, come along, boys, and listen to my tale. I'll tell you about my troubles on the old Chisholm Trail. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay. On a $10 horse and a $40 saddle, born in Montana, and a bunch of old cattle. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay. Dropped me off in a creek called Mud, and my horse dropped me off and I landed with a thud. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay. Cloudy in the west and it looks like rain, and my dangled slickers in the wagon again. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay. No sticker in the pouring down rain. I swear by God I'll never not hurt again. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay. Bacon and beans almost every day, just in beating on the prairie. Hey, come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay. That I ever have heard. Boss man says there's a local in the herd. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay. But ain't you say it, I get you better too. Beat it in the head with the handle of a skillet. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay. Well, I went to the boss for to gather my roll. He said he had to figure $10 in the hole. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay. So me and the boss, we had a little chat. Beat him in the head with a 10-gallon hat. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay. Going downtown to gather my money. Going downtown to gather up my honey. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay. Sell my horse and sell my saddle. Wanna quit pushing them a longhorn cattle. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay. With my feet in the turf and my feet in the sky, with the cabin sleep by and by. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Come and tie-yi, yippee-yippee-yippee-yippee-yay. All right, thank you guys. Great, thank you. I loved how that sounded like the horse on the trail.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was great. Did you have fun? I sure liked having you in the band. You had